Go fuck yourself.
I mean, it's supposed to be the first 30 seconds, Mike. Come on. Are you going to bleep yourself?
That's not me saying it. That's what Elon Musk told his customers.
We're going to get demonetized.
No. It'll be fine. It's quoting a legitimate news story. It'll be totally fine. Don't even worry about it. Fun episode. That is literally a quote from Elon Musk about his advertisers in public. Not even a hot mic moment. Got caught. Fun episode. We also then kind of shift into a little game show. The rules are misunderstood initially, but we got on track and had a fun episode. So let's get into it.
Like and subscribe.
Our favorite boy, our favorite topic, Peter. You just can't get enough. We've said all along since we first started this show. I think you wanted the channel to be entirely about Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Didn't you?
Musk.
For a while?
Musk. Get that fruity scent all up in our nostrils. That's what
John
I
heard. Really had to say, like, we can't do a whole channel on that, but
I know. You really pushed back on it, but I'm glad that you've seen the light now, and that we're just going to do 100% Elon Musk content.
Elon. I'm going to name my firstborn son Elon.
Are you going to spell it with a Q and some symbol that no one's ever seen before?
Apostrophe and like an omega sign. I heard a new nickname for him, which is Elon Susk, because he's so sus.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah.
Hey, you could tell the Among Us player here, I guess.
I dabbled in Among Us.
Yeah.
So this story is Elon telling his advertisers to fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, repeatedly. It's a fascinating clip. I don't know if you
was I unclear?
Yeah, was I unclear? GFY. Go fuck yourself. Oh, well, hang on. We shouldn't do that in the first 30 seconds, right?
It's all right.
That's too late.
It's so what I find really interesting is also on top of that is that Elon now claims that without all these advertisers, Twitter is doomed, like literally doomed. So it's like on one end, fuck off advertisers, but on the other, kind of need you.
That's what he's saying. In the article, it says, quoting Musk, "It's going to kill the company," adding that will be what bankrupts the company, and that is what everybody on Earth will know. Don't advertise.
Yeah.
And the interviewer says, "You don't want them to advertise?" And Musk says, "No. If someone's going to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself." And then he appears to call out Bob Iger specifically.
Yeah. He. I don't know. Did you guys watch the clip?
I did not watch the clip.
Okay. So he in the.
How long is it? Should I just play it now? I don't have the audio.
Yeah.
I don't have the. Yeah. Sorry. False.
So in the clip, when it says he calls out Bob Iger and he says hi Bob, he actually kind of goes, "Oh, hi Bob," if you're watching. Like there's no question about whether it's talking to Bob Iger or not. It's
wow.
The transcript is more innocuous than the actual video. Like it's crazy.
All right, we'll watch the video, and then I don't think you guys can hear it. I said during the episode, we're recording this after. I said I was going to play the video that we talked about Musk being on stage. I totally screwed it up. So back to the show. I'll edit that out.
There's much to unpack. So also, like this all stemmed from Elon posting on some like borderline Nazi Twitter guy responding to his post about how Jews control the world, and like Elon saying like totally true. Like that was his response, like agreeing with this crazy guy. So then he does that. He's already dabbled in some anti-Semitism, and advertisers and big companies are like, enough is enough, and they pull off of Twitter. So they have this mass exodus off of Twitter.
Yeah, well, there was a company behind it, Media Matters, and they were kind of pointing out how Disney ads were appearing alongside anti-Semitic tweets.
Right.
And there's another group called Check My Ads, run by the great Nandoodles, Nandini Jami, and who I mentioned before. And they basically go through and look how all these organizations are linked together. It's really just, it's using public information to just kind of say, hey, this isn't
something's
shit.
wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
When Media Matters reported that, Musk threatened to, I don't know if he ever followed through on suing them.
Yeah.
For pointing out that observation.
Yeah, I know.
Saying that like it hurt him financially or something, and that plus also saying I think it was like that it's like defamation of some sort. I don't remember.
Telling people about the thing that he did. Yes.
Yeah.
Also, just to say one other thing from the it's a 3-minute clip. I highly advise. I'll link it down below when we publish this episode. But it's definitely worth watching. But there's another part to it where he talks about how that Earth will decide. Like, do you think you're wrong about that? Oh, well, when Twitter goes bankrupt, humanity will see that I'm in the right, kind of thing. It's like he really genuinely thinks that he is in the right, and that people are just wronging like him personally about all of this. He's taking it. Yeah,
for a guy who runs a business that sells advertising, his customers are the advertisers, and he's telling his customers, "Go fuck yourselves."
No, that's a new business strategy.
Yeah, he's a
and
business
if my business fails, it's your fault.
Also true.
I think the people who defend him are going to say that, well, he's sticking to his guns. He was in the right. He's a principled man. He's got integrity. But,
but he's not sticking to his guns, because he did this big PR stunt where he took his private jet and flew out to Israel and like met with the prime minister, was shown some like terrible things from the attack, and then like totally turned around on his opinions about Jews all of a sudden. Like, the guy is a total panderer, and he'll pander to whoever. And I think that's the worst part about him, is like he doesn't actually have a spine. Yeah. He doesn't have guns to stick to. They change every week.
Sorry, I just as an aside, this lighting is really disturbing me.
I think you look fine.
Every time I do this, I look like I don't know, a cartoon character.
Ball sack. Yeah.
Thank you. Who's the chef? Fuck you! You feel cool as a piece of toast.
You mean Gordon?
Gordon Ramsay. He doesn't speak with a Cockney accent, actually. He's got a forehead like this.
Oh yeah, and he's always lit up on something. So he's like eyebrows.
Anyway, sorry,
Peter. How far down the checklist of how to destroy a company is Musk now? Does he have any steps left after this? Like, he's got to be getting down there.
He has completed the checklist, and he is like writing his own checklist. He's creating new rules in how to destroy a company now. It's remarkable. Like, this is stuff that nobody could have thought of doing. Like, he really, truly is a genius when it comes to company wrecking tactics.
Yeah. So how bad a quote is this? Like, if you had to rank this quote, how would you rank it compared to say 4 other random quotes that I've already pre-selected?
Oh, okay. All right, we're getting into game show night. I like it.
Are we gonna rank?
So, we did this blind ranking before. I picked 5 stories, and I will give them to you. You have to rank them in order of outrage.
So here's the thing, right? The thing that is fascinating about this quote that I've just kind of realized is that if you took it out of context, if you just, let's say, you transferred through time somebody from 20 years ago, and you put them in front of you, and you said, look, there's this guy, he owns this company, it's funded by advertising, and he's just said this quote, "Go fuck yourself," to half his advertisers. Like, that would be unbelievable. Just unbelievable. So I'm going to go number 1, I think.
And not like hot mic behind closed doors.
Like,
oh shit, I thought I was saying that privately. On stage, you're saying number 1?
Yeah. And by the way, another interesting tidbit, Linda Yaccarino, the new CEO of Twitter, posted this to Twitter later on.
Oh,
I think she retweeted this clip.
Now, Peter, are you sure you understand the rules of the game here?
So I'm gonna say number 3. That's my.
You're playing the game. I'm playing from the heart, man.
I'm saying I'm playing logically. I'm saying that.
Well, you two need to negotiate because you have to pick one.
We have to pick together.
Yeah, you have to agree.
And I'll meet you at 2. Peter.
All right, fine.
2. Wow. Okay. All right. This is gonna.
I mean, it's
really
bonkers.
high.
It's bonkers,
this is already shaping up to be more
high.
interesting than I thought it would be.
If this is not number 1,
I'm telling you, he's said some real obscene stuff. All right.
And it's not just Musk quotes.
Oh, you need to clarify that. We're gonna redo.
Okay.
No. I thought you meant
that wasn't
just
clear to
Musk
me either.
quotes.
I have to say. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just like quotes by random like business or.
That's why I was so surprised you were so committed to this. But
no.
That makes
I'm gonna drop it
sense.
into like Peter. It's a 4 or a 3.
Yeah. No. Okay. I agree. I think I'm gonna go 3. I think it's still crazy. I think it's still just
okay.
Bonkers.
All right. 3 it is.
We're committed to 3.
I now think that your idea for the game probably is better than mine. It should have been on Musk quotes, and I apologize for that.
That's okay.
I do. So I won't tell you who the quotes are as we go, but then after we talk about it, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So let's see. So in an email laying off 66 employees, this CEO quoted Martin Luther King saying, "I'm reminded in moments like this of something Martin Luther King said, that the ultimate measure of a leader is not where they stand in the moments of comfort and convenience, but where they stand in the times of challenge and controversy. As I sit here in my comfortable chair typing out this email to fire 66 people from my company."
I remember this. I don't remember who did it. I don't remember who the offender was, but I'm pretty sure that's up there, Peter, but there's so much worse. So I would actually say let's go with 4 for a safe one.
I agree. I think in this case, the problem is that there's so many different criteria, so many elements of badness to judge it on. Like, is it heartless? Yeah. Is it cruel and arrogant?
Deaf.
Yeah, tone deaf. But is it on overall badness? I think okay.
Yeah,
it was Jennifer Tejada, the CEO of PagerDuty. Yes, right. Back in
we're gonna go 4 with that one.
So we're saying 4.
Yeah, that's number 4. Yeah.
All right. I like where this is headed. Oh, let's see here. Okay. So you've got 3 and 4 filled. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, 5,
okay.
2, 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So this is going to be the turning point here. During an end of May return to office campaign, someone was quoted as saying, "All the COVID stay-at-home stuff has tricked people into thinking that they don't actually need to work hard."
This could be one of like a number of CEOs that I can think of, to be honest.
But so I want to say that actually I think it's Mark, if I recall correctly.
Oh, the Zuck.
2. Yeah, I think it's the Zuck.
Yeah,
2.
I don't know.
I think it's a 5, Peter.
You think it's because? Well, I suppose.
Remember, this kind of hits home for me. I did a little bit of research on this. Remember, I dug up through the years of people.
Wait, hang on. Is 5 worst or best?
Worst.
Okay.
Sorry.
The least bad. Yeah.
Least
bad. Right.
The most innocuous.
Yeah, I think it's too generic bad guy. It's too generic evil statement. Okay. Yeah.
It actually was Elon Musk again.
Oh, amazing.
In this case, you were. But Musk, Zuck, whatever. It's fairly close to a toss-up in that scenario. All right.
Sure.
All right. So let's do this one then.
Let's see if we undersold it, Peter.
Well, what? Okay. Bragging to a college friend about sharing thousands of emails, pictures, and addresses. This person said, "People just submitted it. I don't know why. They just trust me. Those dumb fucks."
Oh, yeah, that's Zuckerberg from the founding of Facebook. Yep. Yeah, I recognize that one.
Honestly, that could be a number 1. It's that bad. And what
And like
makes it
Peter
even
said,
worse,
if you just hear it like, oh, it's something a college student said, it's, okay, whatever, 4,000 emails, who cares? But then you know that this is the guy that went on to be the fucking
be
guy.
Currently.
and that's I think that's the worst part. So this
shareholder.
comes out, right? This comes out way later, years later,
Yeah.
and people are like, "Yeah, that's pretty bad."
But
Anyway.
it tracks. It's like Trump's grab her by the pussy thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's outrageous, but it's like, oh yeah, that's it. That's Trump. Yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
on
obviously.
brand. Let's move on. And it's like, huh? Like, you want to, okay, all right, sure. Let's move on. That
What has
could be a
happened to this
number
world,
one,
man?
Peter, but
This
I'm
kind
not
of stuff
sure.
is normal. All right. You want to call that number one?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Sure. I'm not.
All
So
right.
what's number two going to be then?
Yeah, let's find out.
Number 2, while arguing for a 40 to 50% increase in unemployment, he said we need to see pain in the economy. We need to remind people that they work for the employer, not the other way around.
We fucked
We
up.
got it wrong, John. We got it wrong.
We got it wrong.
That is definitely number one. A story
I
covered.
love the title of this because it's so accurate. Millionaire CEO wants unemployment to jump by 50%. It's like, you want to punish the people who made you a millionaire. That's insane.
Yeah. And I think when we talked about this, we talked about it as if he was saying maybe employment to go to 50%, but he was saying increase it by 40 to 50%. But this is crazy. I know.
I gotta say,
that's fine.
That guy's face, really, the first thing that came to mind, intrusive thought, was like, if I imagine that if little sperm had faces, it's his face. That's what's swimming.
I like the hair with the.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Yeah,
god awful.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. So this was definitely number one. We messed up, but I would say that I would just swap 1 and 2.
Yeah. Okay.
You really saved yourselves.
Yeah. Well, I also
3-4 spot.
I just know that you're not gonna throw number 1 out as the 4th.
I know.
You're like, I'll save it for the last one. It's like,
but that one was so obviously going to be number 1.
I had a thought. Yeah. I had suspected that might come into play. But yeah,
that was fun.
That was fun. Thank you, Mike.